How you guys doing? This is Michael Giles with Pitbull Outdoorsman. I'm doing a video on Bowie knives. 4 Bowie knives that I've bought in the last year, and 2 I like, 2 I hate, 2 I'm really mad about. Each one of them has their flaws and their disadvantages, and the other ones have really great abilities. So, if you're wondering what the background noise is, my daughter is watching the Muppet Christmas thing. There she is, little Sadie, drinking some tea and having some fun. Okay, there you go. Alright, we're going to start off with one knife, the Amazon Jungle Survival Knife, or as, Rambo knife, as some people call it. It comes with a kind of a cheap, leathery type sheath, but I mean, actually, it's not bad. I don't mind it at all. It holds up pretty decently. Personally, I prefer the Codex or just a high-grade plastic of some kind, a little safer. But it's a decent sheath for what it is, especially for a $12 knife. The actual knife itself, I'm actually very disappointed, or the blade, I'm very happy with. It held an edge very, very good. And the sawback actually works. I used the sawback and it worked pretty decently. I believe it's called a clip point tip. And if you're wondering why I'm not really showing you the blade, it's because I'm going to show you that here in just a second. One thing I don't like is the handle and the entire blade, the entire knife itself. The blade is great. The knife itself sucks. I got this on not Amazon, Bud K, and it is probably the worst piece of crap Bowie I bought. Now, I don't know if it was just my Bowie that I got from them sucked and there was an issue, or if it's all of their Bowies. For a $12 Bowie, it's not worth the money. Go spend an extra 15, 16 bucks and buy yourself a Cold Steel, survival knife. It'll hold up. This knife, I took one swipe with the actual blade onto a log, and the blade went the other direction. This is what it looks like when it hits something hard. It's a good piece of hard wood. The handle snapped right off. Gone. I actually intend on making a handle for this. I already have a guard built. I'm going to take a piece of pipe that's going to go out. I even might make it so it holds stuff inside of the center of the handle. I haven't decided yet. I said the blade. I like the blade. The blade is great. The rest of the knife sucks. So there you go. Amazon, $12. This could have hurt me. It could have hurt someone else. And for people that think you can depend on this blade for survival in a serious situation, you are either very naive, very unknowledgeable to facts when it comes to any kind of survival, or you're just plain stupid. Take your pick. Or you're a Democrat. I'm not sure. But you kind of fall under all 4 if you're a Democrat. So, we'll go ahead and put that bad boy back in there. Fits very, very well in the sheath, even without the handle. Or with the handle. Okay. The next one, I'm going to show you another one I very much enjoyed. This is a Bud K also, and I actually really enjoy this knife. And this is worth the money. It is the Bud K, kind of a Marine Corps K-bar. The belt looping area is kind of comfortable. It's not bad. It's got a snap on it as well as the Velcro. So it comes in handy, or you can snap it directly in here. I like it through here so I can tie it down onto my leg a little more comfortably because I'm a taller guy. I love this hard plastic. It comes out very well. And you have a nice little guarding to help hold your blade in place. But as you see, not bad. It doesn't, I mean, if I really push at it, it'll come out. But for what it is, if you have it strapped down like that against your leg, it ain't going nowhere. let's get to the actual knife itself. Um, the Ka-Bar style Bud K knife. This knife I've used for a lot of stuff already. Actually, fancy enough, my wife actually bought this for me. Now, this knife I've had for longer than a year. I've had this one for going on 4 years now. And believe it or not, this knife is what my wife got for me to cut our wedding cake because she wanted something that represented me as me. And so, yeah, I'm actually very happy about that. I thought it was very cute and, you know, for what we are. It holds a very, very good edge. I sharpened this probably 3 or 4 months ago, and it still holds a great edge. Has a good little pummel to it. Very solid. Nice lanyarding hole for, you know, put your lanyard, your paracord, whatever it is you use, or nothing at all. And it is a decent little fighting knife if you need it to be. I have used this to chop on wood. I've used this to create fires. I've used this just on about everything. This back edging here, really well under fire steel. It's got actually about 1/3 of serration, and the entire blade, I believe, is 8 1/4 inches. So it is definitely a good knife, and I would recommend this knife to anybody. The Tonto point is just as well. My friend has the Tonto. We've both used both of our knives out in the wilderness. They both work great. This is truly tested out in the field by me and several other guys that I know that have them, and every one of us would recommend this. It's a cheaper knife. I think you can get this for about 15 to 20 bucks, but it definitely holds up. That's another Bud K special. Now, the other Bud K special, and I cannot stress this. I own several things that are M48 tactical through United Cutlery, and I love them. I love my M48 tactical tomahawk. I love my M48 fire starter. I love my little M48 spear type knife. I love them all, and I have a bunch of different M48 stuff. This is the first time I bought something from that's M48 through United Cutlery that I was actually very pissed off about. And that would be the M48 tactical, I think it was the zombie survival knife, I think is what it was called. Oh, it's on here on the blade. No, the M48 Apocalypse knife. I'm going to go ahead and start off by showing you the sheath here. It is a decent little plastic sheath. Works out very well. Holds the blade very comfortably. You have a nice spot for your belt, and I like this locking mechanism that it has here. It's actually very stiff up top, especially. You just simply wrap it around your belt, slip this through, slip this one up, press it in tight, and that bad boy ain't going nowhere. It's in there very, very solidly, not moving. And it's the same thing with holding the actual knife itself. You can just slap that baby through there, push it through, like so, and it holds it very, very comfortably, and it does not move anywhere. You can wrap paracord around this or whatever you want. I actually, the sheath is great. I like the sheath. And this is another, just like the Jungle, you know, Amazon Jungle Survivor. The blade itself is amazing. I love the blades on both of these knives. I'm going to go ahead and show you this one. Similar issue. Except this one I threw, and the plastic handle, which was crappy, snapped off. And that's what was left of it. And as you can see, it went in pretty deep. Yeah, not really, but it went in there decently. The sawback is the greatest sawback I've ever used on a knife. I love this sawback. The blade itself, very heavy blade, and it's like a scorpion stinger almost, the way that the blade sits in there. I love this knife as a blade. As a knife itself that I bought, it sucks. But, yet again, this is another one that I will make a handle. I actually kept the guard. The guard is, it's an aluminum, I believe. Yeah, it's aluminum. I'll fix the guard, put it back on there, make a new handle. So go bend the sheath. So it still will be a workable, usable knife for me when I'm done with it. And when I do that, I'll put a video on what they look like after I'm done with them. So very mad about that. Those two Bud K knives, I'm actually very pissed off about, but for what it is, it's okay. You know, the Amazon one my wife bought me for my birthday in October, so but whatever, not a big deal. This last one was on the Bud K unboxing with this little short stack here, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about that one. That would be the Marine Corps Force Recon. Anytime, anywhere, anything. This buoy, you see it's a little dirty because I went out and just was messing with it again. It is strong, actually. I was really surprised on how strong it is. It's also United Cutlery. I beat the crap out of this. I took a 2x4 and took another 2x4 and I was whacking the top between this area and the actual blade, smacking down on the 2x4. I sliced the 2x4 in half with this. Literally took a 2x4 long ways, cut it right down the middle, pretty much. Little veer here and there. Sawback sucks. As you can actually see the biting marks where I tried to use it, where it took off some of that black paint. It sucks for that, but I mean it's cool looking. It comes pretty sharp out of the box, and you know the blade's pretty decent for what it is. The tip looks really sharp from here, but in all actuality, when I got the blade, I don't know if I can get that in there right, but you can see that the actual tip itself is kind of squared. I mean, it doesn't come to a direct point. You could definitely thrust this into something, animal or person or whatever, and it'll hit. It'll hurt too, by far. Trust me, that tip's still there by plenty of means. But it's just not as a point as what I'd like it to be. The guard, I don't know if you can hear that. It moves quite a bit. I don't like that. It's sturdy though. The blade to the handle, very, very sturdy. So you do be able to rock with that. So overall, I'd recommend this thing as what it is, but you know, whatever. And I love the handle. Oh my God, this handle is amazing. It's so comfortable in the hand. If you're a bigger guy like me, and you got lunchbox for hands, this knife is very comfortable. Of course, I put some, camouflage style paracord on there. And, a lot of times, and this is something that kind of bugs me, and I wanted to point this out. I see guys sticking their hand through here like this, and then holding this. That is extremely dangerous. Right? That is not what the point of a lanyard is. When you use a lanyard, you want to stick your thumb in, wrap your hand around the cord, and grab the handle. Hold on, honey, just a minute. I'll get you some cheese nibs. I know, cheese nibs, not Cheez-Its, right? Now, what it is so the reason is if it ever drops, it drops straight down like that. It can't really go anywhere. And then you can just re-grab it. Whereas if you have your hand here, and you drop it, not only could it swing across and hit you harder here from that angle, but there's just a lot of dangers to it. The SAS recommend also, and that's where I actually learned, the thumb technique, and I would definitely recommend that to anybody that uses it. The other thing is this cheap ass, pardon my French, sheath. I don't like the sheath at all. Very cheap nylon sheath. There's like a small piece of plastic type thing in there. Very junky. It would not hold. I will be trying to make a Kydex type sheath or something if I decide to actually keep this as a pack knife. And that's exactly what I think this is going to be, as my utility outdoor pack knife from my bug out bag, but I haven't completely decided. But let me show you the knife that I know is my knife, my buoy, my main fight knife, my main survival knife, my main everything knife, as of right now, unless I find something better. By the way, this knife is my wife's. I actually put this on her bug out bag, which I'll do videos on our bug out bags as soon as I get them done, because I've been doing some updates to them. Mine, my Bowie, my survival knife, is the Cold Steel Tonto. I love this knife. It is amazing. Good snap. It's got back and snap front too. Same thing as the other one with the Bud K. It has the snap and the Velcro, but it's actually backwards, which I found out is actually better because of the way that the sheath has to sit on your hip. It puts more pressure directly on it, so it actually makes it harder for it to come off. As you see, it's unlatched. It has a simple snap. That guy, I don't care how hard you shake that thing, it is not coming out of there. It is, you have to put some decent pressure on there to pop that baby out of there. It has a, I don't know what this finish is called. You know, it definitely doesn't feel like a paint. It feels more like an oxidation to it, or oxidation to the metal or something. But this thing, this is an awesome knife. I have not got to really test it out yet, but I've thrown it. It sticks like a champ. The blade, you honestly could shave with this blade if you wanted to, with ease. And sorry, this thing, I like it. Actually, it's not as sharp as what I thought. There it is. Just got to get that right spot on it. But yeah, this blade, extremely sharp, very, very versatile. This is my This is my knife for my bug out bag. So yeah, there you go. Those are my buoys. There it is. GI Tonto is what this one's called. These are just a few of the buoys that I own. I own many more. I'm just not dragging everything out and going through this long list of everything. And this video is a little longer than what I wanted it to be. I just wanted to kind of rant a little bit. So I will be doing a couple more videos probably either today or tomorrow. As well as I plan on doing out tomorrow and doing some shooting. And I will be taking out the High Point 40 caliber. And I will also be taking out probably the M5 or my Savage 22 or my, I don't know, I might even bring out my muzzle loader. Try that out, show that off a little bit. I haven't decided. And then I'll do a video of me beating the crap out of this thing, as well as this one. And probably the K-bar looking one, showing off what they do a little bit, but yeah. Oh, you want some more cereal? Okay. So anyways, here's Sadie. Here. This is Michael Giles and little Sadie saying thank you for watching our video. Hope you subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, or ideas for other videos, please let me know. And you guys just have a great day. Thank you for watching. You say thank you? Yeah. Thank you. Alright. This is Michael Giles with Pitbull Outdoorsman. Go outside and enjoy the outdoors. God bless and have a great day.